Hey everyone, hey wellness crew. I am so glad that you're here to join me for today's routine. It is going to be a little bit challenging, but I know you can do it. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to begin in child's pose. So our butt on our heels, reaching forward with our arms, feeling a nice stretch in your back. From here, we're going to come into a kneeling plank, into a kneeling hovering, letting our chest fall to the mat for cobra. We're going to go ahead and get ready for Superman. So we're going to start with our arms in front of us, lifting up our legs, bringing those arms around to the side, bringing the palm facing up with our hands next to our bodies, and bringing it back forward. Bringing it back, turning those palms, and bringing it forward. From there, you're going to push back into a child's pose. Resting your forehead on the mat. Coming into a kneeling plank. Coming into kneeling hovering. Coming all the way down for cobra. Extending our arms in front of us. Lifting our arms and legs up for Superman. Bringing our arms around. The palms facing up as it reaches the side of our bodies. And our arms come forward again. Our arms come back. Turning our palm as it's next to our bodies. And having our hands come back forward. Having our hands come next to our chest, pushing ourselves back into child's pose. Coming into a kneeling plank, kneeling hovering, bringing our chest down for cobra, and extending our arms forward, lifting our arms and our legs off the mat, bringing our arms back, down and around, palms up by our body, and bringing those arms forward, bringing those arms back, palms up by our body, and bringing those arms back forward. We're going to go ahead, return into child's pose. All right, so from there, what we're going to do is we're going to get into plank just briefly and push ourselves back into downward dog. We're going to lift up our left leg, lower it, lift up our right, lower it, bring our left ankle to above our right knee for a figure four, coming into plank, coming back into downward facing dog, lowering the left foot, bringing the right ankle behind your leg above the right knee, lowering into plank, coming back into downward facing dog, lowering that right leg, really pushing through your palms. Lifting the left leg, lifting the right, Left ankle to above the left knee, figure 4, plank. Back into downward facing dog, lowering that left foot. Lifting that right ankle to above your knee, coming into plank. And coming back into downward dog. Lifting our left leg, lifting our right. Bring our left ankle above our right knee, figure 4, coming into plank. Coming back into downward dog, lowering that left leg, bringing that right ankle above the left knee. Coming into plank. Pushing back into downward facing dog, lowering that right leg. And now we're going to lift the left and lower it. And the right. Flow with your breath. Coming back into plank. Coming into hovering by bending the elbows. Coming into upward dog. Transitioning into threading the needle, so our hips are hopefully above our knees. We go ahead, bring that right arm straight in between our, or underneath our left arm, which is bent with the palm on the mat. For a nice shoulder stretch. And coming back to center, going ahead, threading the needle with the left arm nice and straight, palm on the mat. Our right palm is on the mat with our right elbow bent. And going ahead, coming out of that, coming into seated saddle. We're going to go ahead and start, before we go into full saddle, by getting onto our forearms. Our bottom is in between our feet. And if this is good for you, stay right here. If you need a deeper stretch, go ahead, come with me. Let's go all the way back. And slowly getting back onto our forearms. You can lean your head back if you would like, opening up the throat. and going ahead and coming all the way up into seated saddle. Well, I am so glad that you were with me today for the routine. I hope that you enjoyed it, and